A man stands atop the temple ruins, watching as heavy rain destroys the freshly rebuilt gates. The monks are freaking out, but he's about to show them who's the real deal. Hard to believe that just months ago, this guy they now call Master Kongming was nothing but a street performer named Ergu. It all started with a white snake. That night, Ergu was crying over his dead dog Ahuang. Just hours earlier, those thugs hadn't just killed Ahuang, they'd pissed on him too. Nobody in the crowd lifted a finger to help. Instead, they laughed and said he was lower than a dog. When he tried to fight back, they broke his arm. As he lay there alone, a white snake appeared. He was terrified at first, but the snake licked his injured eye and broken arm, and they healed instantly. He named the snake Little White and shared his dried meat with it. The next day, he went back to performing with Little White. When the thugs showed up again, Little White bit their leader's shoulder, and the guy collapsed, turning pale as death. The others screamed monster and ran. The crowd turned on him, disgusted that he'd use a demon to hurt people, and drove him out of Shangyang City. Ergo fled to a village and passed out. Suddenly, rain began to fall. The villagers dropped to their knees, calling him a deity. Turns out they hadn't seen rain in 10 months. The drought had destroyed their crops. Looking up, he saw a snake's shadow in the clouds and realized Little White was making it rain. When he raised his hands, the clouds grew bigger, covering the entire village. When the villagers asked his name, he thought for a moment and said, "I am Kongming." From that day on, he became Master Kongming, traveling with Little White to bring rain and save lives. Despite all the abuse he'd suffered, he chose to repay the world with kindness. Later, he arrived at Lumen Mountain. The local merchants said they had temple monks protecting them and didn't need rain. Just as he was being sent away, coughing came from inside the house. The merchant explained it was his sick daughter. No doctor could help her. That night, Ergo asked Little White to heal her with its saliva like before, but Little White smashed its head against a rock, spitting out several inner cores. Only then did Ergo realize, Little White had been using pieces of its own life force to save people.